never should have kissed you. I never should have gone there, but I couldn't resist you. Never felt like that girl, I swear. I probably just run, girl, trying to make this all undone, girl. I never should have kissed you. I never should have gone there. I know that there's a problem, and I know that it would kill me, kill me, but I can't.
And just like that, we are back. I didn't need long. So, yeah, we're starting up with Paradise Killer, which I know literally nothing about other than the name. So that's gonna be fun. I just gotta. It's still detecting the closing shift, so I just gotta fix it because I couldn't fix it. Give it a sec. There we go. Yeah, I'm excited. I like I said, I've never played this before, so let's see where this goes. Let's see how this goes. Let me just move my. Oh, we finished closing shift. Like literally finished it. How long will you be at the store? I can throw the music back on, and we can just. Fair. Oh well, that's good. We haven't started yet. We're literally just. No. We took a short break, and I literally just booted up the game. You're in time. You're good. You got time. You ready? Alright. Let's go. I know nothing about the game. You will soon enter a paradise where fact and truth are not the same. I mean, they're not the same now. Explore paradise in your own way and find your own truth. Paradise Killer has a wealth of accessibility options. Cool. Does not autosave. Oh no. Save a record of your existence is free and easy. It leads to a happier paradise. I get the feeling this is not paradise. Worship their dead alien gods! Guided by leader Monstrat, the Syndicate attempted to resurrect the gods by forcing citizens into psychic worship rituals. However, the worship invites demonic corruption from beyond the stars. The islands always fail. The islands die, and a new paradise island is born. The cycle repeats. Sequence 13. Lady Love dies. The Syndicate's lead investigator is deceived by the god Damned Harmony. She endangered paradise. Her sentence is eternal exile. The island could not be saved. Demonic corruption began to infect the fabric of paradise. The islands died. The citizen slaughter ritual took place. Another paradise island failed. The cycle always repeats. Lady Love dies, watched from an exile in the idle lands as each island flourished and died. Each iteration got closer to perfection. Demonic corruption events ever decreased. Island 24 was almost perfect until Henry Division, a lowly citizen, got too close to the gods. He allowed demons to flood the island. The citizens were once again slaughtered. The council began their meditation to end 24 and birth perfect 25. But before they could complete it, paradise was killed. Huh. Interesting. The Way of Blood Bar. Well, we made it to the 25th island, so. They're just gonna. Lots of giggling. The crime to end all crimes. This blend tastes different. The islands define the whiskey. This one definitely tastes of embers. She put the fire out. Was it a cosmic dream? No. They called on her, the exile. They needed to. That's a weird-ass conversation. Born at the longest tower, Britain in AD 1000 under the sign of Kiss Me to the Moon, the Syndicate's lead investigator. After Damned Harmony incident on Island 13, the Paradise Cycle unit was shut down, and Love Dies was exiled to the Idle Islands as punishment. Fair. Can't connect to music system. How do I fix that? Why can't it connect to the music system? Is that just a me issue or is that just a game thing? I think it's just silent. Hold on. No, there's no sound, so presumably there's supposed to be sound. Hold on. How the fuck do I pull up? No, how do I pull up my options? What the fuck? How do I need to pull up the options. Hold on, I'm gonna close it and open it again. Because I don't know what is going on and why there is no... Okay, that doesn't tell me much. There's music in the main game. Was there supposed to be music in that section? It's like, I don't know how this game works. Oh, okay. Well, dang, I wish I knew that. I couldn't hear the voice acting either. And I don't know why it... Oh. Because I'm fucking stupid. Because I'm fucking stupid is the reason. There we go. There we go. I need to turn that down a little. That's gonna blow my eardrums out. There we go. I'm just dumb. I had it turned down in the settings so that way the menu music wouldn't go over the Be Right Back music. I'm just a dumbass who forgot that I muted the game. Anyway, we'll fly through this. Like most games. Anyway, we've already been through this. There we go. Jazz! I fucking love jazz. I'm a jazz musician, actually. I played trombone in the jazz band. 'Cause I love me trombone.
Another day in exile.
Something's wrong. I can feel it. Island 24 is supposed to be ending. Why am I still here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
I love her voice! Oh fuck. Sorry for the... Whoa. But I get. Wistful photo obtained. The outside of Paradise Psycho unit before it was disbanded. The last photo was taken of me back on Island 13. Look at that bed. Okay. This portrait... Fair. Portrait of me, painted by Lydia before I was exiled. What is that all about? Why is it giggling? I can still fucking hear it. Days since you were exiled. Do I need to talk to this thing? Lady Love does. The first person you've spoken to in 3 million days. Can you taste it in the air? Don't make me repeat myself. This feels like it's going to be a bad day. Cool it, Love Dies. You're getting a call. A call? Oh, you're in for a treat. You used to be the Syndicate's investigator, right? They're talking about you down there. They need the investigation freak. Time to get back in the saddle. Get out of Idle Lands and get back to work. Exile is over. Why is a demon in the Idle Lands? Shinji, that works. I could not pronounce the rest of that. I'm just here to hang. Got no horse in this race. What race? Someone's made a move against the Syndicate. People are betting on the wrong horses. What do you want, Shinji? I like a good bit of murder. It's a good time. The best time. I'm here to watch the results play out. You got some solving to do, some investigating, some looking real hard, some good thinking. He does sound crazy. Time to weave some truth, loved eyes. Anyway, I gotta bounce. Go get your laptop, you're gonna need it. See you on the island. Have no idea what's going on. That little runt said I needed to find my laptop. He must mean Starlight. Every investigator needs an assistant. Starlight is up by the barrier that overlooks the island. Because I have the mature content turned off. Because there are minors in the chat. And I'd like not to expose them to things. Coffee doesn't taste the same when you're not working.
Ha!
Ha ha ha! Jump the gap. No, it's not even you, Bunny.
That's strange. Why?
The Starlight unlocked. 3 million days up here, and now she's calling out to me.
Key item obtained.
An investigator's best friend, Starlight. It's been a while since me and the girl did the dance of investigation. Ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop.
Welcome to Starlight.
May the silent goat walk with you. Pink.
What the hell?
A phone call from Judge is unexpected.
Lady Lovedowns.
Madness has overtaken the island. Somebody censored, yeah. That happened a long time ago. The council were murdered as the new island was born. Is this a prank? Leader Monstrat is dead. The council is dead. This is no joke. A killer tried to take everything from us. The syndicate is about to collapse. You need an investigator, and you're in luck. My diary is pretty empty today. Lady Lovedeyes, I have authorized the use of Starlight. Take her and come to the island.
Investigate.
Your exile is over. The prison doors are open.
Test me.
Judge, the barrier's still up.
The door to truth will open.
Ooh. Starlight can dance her way through it. Fall down to us and breathe life back into paradise. And you want me to just fall to the island? The islands haven't changed. The fall won't hurt you. Step off into the abyss and drop to the island. Lydia will be waiting
Time
for
to
you.
breathe life back into paradise.
Very nice. I'm going to do a little bit more investigating first. Time to run.
Relic obtained.
Relic obtained. A well-read book about an ex-gangster that decides to become a master of grilled chicken skewers. Fair! Is there anything else? I want that. I can just walk. It really is! Like, really. Like, damn. Reading fanfics till 6 a.m. will come to use. Yeah. I examined that, just double checking that there's nothing left. Nightmare computer. Confirming handshake.
Nightmare computer.
A nightmare computer from the depths of space uses a language born from a long-dead world. The Syndicate never upgrades. Starlight can emulate the OS and break down its components used in the symbols, but need to work out how they're used. I haven't seen these symbols before. It looks like a hieroglyphic-based language. I need to find a clue to know which symbols release the lock. I can brute force it with trial and error, but I'm a busy woman now. Starlight can see the answer. I just need to work out how to make it. Some of these parts should make the symbol I need to select components from the ones available and match them to the top image, completing the puzzle.
Nightmare computer unlocked.
That was simple enough.
I'm glad to be back.
Hieroglyphics. Takes me back to university. I was the only one in that arcane texts class.
Got it.
Looks like the language is divided into different groupings of symbols for different types of objects the civilization found important. The rest of the syndicate can't decode these. They have keys coded to the specific machines they're allowed to
I
access.
have a bad feeling about this.
The data on the nightmare computers is tamper-proof, sealed machines that hook into the fabric of the island. There'll be more on the island that I can unlock. Judge said they needed me down on the island. That's a lot of saying the island. You could have said down there. We all know you're talking about the island. The people that exiled me are dead, and I need to find out who, how, and why. Oh yeah, Lena's the only one who still has ads. Oh no! Fall into a pit of crime, a leap of faith into the sun-drenched abyss of memories, secrets, and crime. Like the big ol' heart. Four back to back? Hold on, let me fix that. They were probably 4 15-second ads, which is why it was an issue.
Paradise Killer.
Paradise Killer. Hold on, I will fix that. No, they're still only... I don't know why. They're set at 30 seconds, so I don't know why your ads were terrible. This place looks killer. It does. Hold on, I gotta fix my headphones. Good lord. Jesus! I don't have mine set up like that. Why the fuck? Also, fair. Before I continue, Winterwolf now has a Discord. I will be posting the link, on my Instagram and my Twitter, just before I forget to let y'all know about it. Lydia, it's been too long.
I'm glad you're back, LD.
Daybreak.
Your oldest friend. Born in Moana Falls, Kenya in AD 1001 under the sign of Beautiful Spectre. The Syndicate's fairy woman responsible for transporting the Syndicate to new island sequences. After an uninteresting childhood spent in the worship of Beautiful Spectre, she enlisted in the army during her teens. Lydia became known as Titan Killer after she successfully attended a temple complex from 3 monstrosities born from beneath the stars. She retired from the world of assassination when she met Sam Daybreak, fleeing to join the Syndicate together. Thanks, Starlight. Fucking game lag.
What?
Starlight's giving you the full 101, huh? I've been in exile for 3 million days. She obviously thinks I need a refresher. What did I miss?
Evil stuff, LD. Last night was a killer.
The council were killed just as the next island was born. Word is a killer got into their building and took a knife to them. It looked like I was censoring knife and I was confused, but it's just my mouse.
How?
How are you feeling? Messed up, LD. This is the worst. The island needs an investigator. You shouldn't have been exiled, LD. We needed you down here. Judge told me to bring you to them. Was it you? Are you the killer? Can we wrap this up quickly?
I'm messing with you.
Straight into the investigating. Nah, I was part way through the drop-off of Paradise Gates. You can check the logs. One thing before we go, LD. I can ferry you around to the island if you need me to. Save your feet from a hike. If you need a pickup, call me from one of the phones. The phones are deactivated since it's the end of the island, so you'll just need to fire them up again. I already activated this phone in case you need to come back here.
Ferrywoman reporting for duty.
Alright, ferrywoman reporting for duty. Time to ride, LD. Let's go. Seatbelts on, LD. How was exile? 3 million days just flies past. Cheer up, Buttercup. You're back on the island now. Back in the game. Up to me to find out the truth. A criminal to catch a criminal? We all make mistakes, Lydia. Chill, LD. I know. You messed up, but I understand. I don't think you're all bad. You got deceived by a god and let him conspire to kill the Syndicate. No biggie. We don't have any investigators except you. No offense. None taken. I like your perfume, by the way. Thanks, LD. Fruity one, isn't it? It's a unique blend that I got made especially. Fair. It's nice. I'll have to go get some on the next island. Sorry, LD. The blend is my own secret recipe. We're almost there. Go and speak to Judge. If you want to hang, I'll be on the pier. It's been so long since I performed an investigation. You're getting the fire
I
back?
was born.
It
to
never left.
investigate.
I was born to investigate. Go get him, LD. My old gun. When the time comes to execute justice, she will sing the song of punishment. What is the rest of this?
Hello, Judge.
Hello, Judge. Nice to see Justice. Good to see Justice again. Birthplace, forgotten. Birth sign, forgotten. Every society needs a form of justice, and a syndicate member volunteered. They believed so deeply in impartial justice that they scrubbed their ego and fused themselves to the island, becoming judge. They would become the embodiment of justice, acting on behalf of the island. Starlight is helping you navigate through the sea of truth already. Judge.
Welcome back to the blood-stained paradise, Lady Lovedays.
The investigator is here.
Tell me about the crime.
Paradise killer.
Our council is dead, our leader's gone. The black pall of crime hangs over us. Leader Mondstadt has been taken from us. Mondstadt?
What the hell?
The whole council were murdered at once? They gathered to birth the new island, our perfect new home, Perfect 25. At the end of their meditation, the killer struck. Arrogance put the entire council in one room. Hubris is a large gap in armor. If you're a murder junkie, that's quite the hit.
What time?
Midnight, the holy hour, the hour of weird, the hour of... Judge, I get it. All the council members were murdered last night at midnight.
Sure.
Do you have a suspect? It's a miracle, a mass murder in custody. Henry Division, a citizen possessed by a demon. He's killed before, a decade ago. He came back. We found the knife in his hand. The council's blood in his stomach. Ew. The oppressed rise up. Who'd have thought?
Where?
Where's the crime scene? The council's own penthouse. The brutalist tower that reaches to the sky. Has anyone been there?
Investigate.
The council are protected by 4 holy seals. Only our leaders can open them. We cannot get into the crime scene. We cannot assess the slaughter.
How?
How did the killer get in?
Truth waits for you in the shadows.
Truth hides from those behind the smoke of crime. We only know the nature of the first holy seal. 2 of the finest god justice marshals, stationed as guards, as sentinels. Both butchered by the monster. Demonic sigils cover the suspect's body, scorched onto him by the astral demon inside him. Those same sigils are daubed in the marshal's blood at the entrance to the council
Don't test
building.
me.
If no one has been to the crime scene, how do you know the council are dead? Their work is done. The new island has been born, yet they have not emerged from their chambers. The accused was found with a red slick knife and a belly full of blood of the council members.
Investigate.
In this instance, the answer is to the terrifying equation of the dreadful
Got it.
murder. I'm going to assume there are no eyewitnesses if it's a locked room murder. None that have come
Why?
forward. Why would someone decapitate the syndicate now? Is it an interloper, a god, a desirer of power? Is it naked ambition played out with a knife in a penthouse? A power play, a sicko killing for kicks? The world's a twisted place. It wouldn't surprise me. The balance has existed for millennia. Who's running the show now? I installed architect Carmelia as the acting leader. We have birthed Perfect 25, a wonderful new home of her design. She is best placed to oversee this new transition. As bizarre as this vision of crime is, there's a further anomaly. Just one? You remember KHX? Our master craftsman? What about him? He is missing. We haven't had any contact with him for several days. This is doubly concerning as he designed the second holy seal that protects the council.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll find out what happened to him.
Lady Lovedice.
It's been a while since we needed you. The Syndicate is in danger. The Syndicate is dead. The Syndicate's more than in danger. You're in danger. Unspoken things beyond the stars are in danger. The island will not give up its secrets easily.
Is paradise worth saving?
What is the truth? What are the facts? Are they the same? Evidence, testimony, they are yours to find, yours to take. We must find who did this.
Crime cannot hide.
Crime always wants to be found. The nature of crime is perverse. Starlight has the blood records of the council. I have updated Starlight with the blood sample of Henry as well. Use them to examine the murder weapon and crime scene. I need this solved so we can move on to the new island. A suspect isn't enough. I need concrete proof. I am linked to Starlight, a conduit of justice. She will track your case files. She has just unlocked her suspect module. Investigate. Interrogate. Find the gold evidence in the silt of the island. When you are ready, bring them to me and we will begin the trials. The trials will determine the guilty. Assemble your facts and present a truth to me. You may not understand your truths. Bring them to trial and we will reveal this guilty together and attain clarity. We can start the trials whenever you are ready. They will be the climax of your investigation, but you determine when that climax will be. Are you ready to investigate? This island will try to hide the truth from
When
you.
love dies, all that remains are the facts.
The journey into truth and justice begins.
A duel across the sun-drenched streets between the investigator and the truth. Paradise Island is yours. Council unmurdered. Henry is found outside the council building by Akiko. Akiko informs a witness that Henry has been found and that the first seal guards are murdered. Akiko confirms to witness that the Holy Seal are closed. She cannot secure the penthouse. Judge assumes authority over the island and locks Paradise Gates. Syndicate meeting is held in courtroom. Judge appoints Carmelia as acting leader. Judge decrees that they are bringing Lady Lovedice out of exile. A full investigation will happen before the island ends. Judge activates Starlight and waits for Lady Lovedice to make contact. Okay.
Key license obtained.
Where's my thing? Gotta get some. Thanks. That came out kind of sarcastic. That wasn't a sarcastic. Thanks. I don't talk a lot. A blood sample taken from Henry Division, the prime suspect of the council murder last night. Okay. Let's get out of this box. Alright, I assume there's nothing left in here for me. Not that I could tell. AR mode. What? Oh. Cool. What do you want, Shinji? A moment of your time. What now?
I hate demons.
Am I going to be seeing a lot of you? What now? I understand you've got a lot on your plate. A mass murder on the island full of weirdos and all that. I feel for you. I really do.
I have a bad
Skip to
feeling
the end.
about this.
You know the blood crystals? The currency you guys are so precious about? I took the liberty of acquiring some while everyone was leaving.
That's illegal.
Sounds like you stole a lot of people's money. Not people. Rich people. Screw them. Soulless bitches. I feel that. I knew what I was signing up for. Anyway, you'll need some currency to make it through this. Grease the wheels and all that. Point is, I've scattered blood crystals around the island for you to find. A little game. A bit of fun. A little fun game. You need currency, right? Bribe a secret out of someone here, bottle of whiskey there, you know.
Got it.
You and I have different definitions of fun. Potatoes, tomatoes.
That's not right.
Catch you later! Puff of smoke. Look at those fish.
Those crystals obtained.
Saving the game.
Game saved.
Game saved. Look at that bazaar. What are all these? What are these weird ass statues? I was gonna wander around.
Relic obtained.
20th island sequence. The mountain collapses. Why? How? It was supposed to be perfect. Oh. Hello?
The investigator, I presume.
Thin air! Where'd you
the
come
hell?
from? Where does anyone come from?
That's strange.
Who are
And
you?
your name is? One last key.
Who's getting the kiss? Who deserves my last kiss? What kind of kiss is it?
Do you understand, investigator?
Is it a kiss of love, tender and sweet, or a kiss of death, dripping with poison and hate? When you look around this island, what do you see? Yeah, I already figured that out. Unknowable secrets, always on the edge of my vision, rarely allowing me to focus
This
on them.
island is a thousand little tragedies waiting to be discovered.
I know where one is. When things die, where do they go? Do you think I am dead? If I am, where would I be? You want me to find your resting place? The Syndicate graveyard? This little game better lead to something. I hope so too, investigator. Okay. A tower that broadcasts music to the speakers of the island. Oh. Don't know what happened there for a sec. Sorry about that. There's a tape in here.
Music obtained.
New music file added. Woman at the cocktail bar. I remember her a lifetime ago. Or was it another lifetime? I should have made a different choice. Fair enough. I like how the pacing of the footsteps makes it kinda sound like she's only taking teeny tiny itty bitty steps. This is
I
exciting.
don't like this.
There's an unsent letter to
The
Crimson.
investigator is here.
is accusing her of using him to get to the secret of the second holy seal. Was Crimson in a relationship with KX? He says that the key is missing and that he's going to tell Monstrat that Crimson took it. Why does Crimson want the key to the second Holy Seal? Case file work has not been carried out to caught some of these. All obtained evidence is stored. Censored pick. Fair. Case files are opened automatically as you find new evidence. Starlight will link each piece of the evidence to the relevant suspect. Starlight is limited to tracking and categorization. The investigator must use their intuition and reasoning to define truth. Since it's the first piece of evidence you have acquired, Starlight will now display how the evidence is categorized. This is the only time this flow will be displayed. If you wish to see the flow every time you acquire evidence, please enable evidence flow options menu. Okay. Head pats! Heck yeah! Thank you for the head pats. Alright. Well, we've got more things to pick up. There's a broken necklace with an order form. It's for Akiko. She asked KHX to fix her necklace. There we go.
Ooh, the investigator
Maybe this puts her at the scene of a crime?
Sure.
His diary, just casually under the bed. There's a lot of notes here. A lot of scrawl and technical drawings. They're interspersed with ramblings about ascending to heaven. He seemed to think he was chosen by the gods. He talks about Crimson being his queen in the astral heaven.
That's weird.
What was going on between them?
Huh. Ha.
Something weird. I don't know where it is. Aha! The tuft of hair is coarse like an
That's
animal's. Hang on, is this
strange.
goat hair? Okay! It's the same color as Crimson's head. There's no sign of a struggle or fighting. There's no blood. If something happened to KHX here, was it cleaned up?
Ha.
No evidence.
That's weird.
There's posters everywhere. Fair? What is Shadows of Doubt? Seem to have an obsession with Crimson. Is there anything else that might be necessary? Oh! Looky, yeah! I found another blood crystal.
Ha. Ha. Ha.
Alright, I think that's it. Oh, fun. Going to save my game.
Getting saved.
I saved the game. I think. Let's save it again just in case. No, I don't need to. What happened? It crashed. Why did it crash? Hold on, I gotta reload it. Good thing I saved. Dang, y'all should put those games in the game recommendations. They both sound interesting.
Paradise Killer.
Huh. Look at us crashing at the same time. Do. Okay. But like, they just be aggressive tippy taps and footsteps. Okay, so I've been up there. Do. Blood crystal. Oh. How do I? I got another crystal. Fuck. Was there something up here, or was it just to trigger the ladder? Fuck, it was just to trigger the ladder. Pets!
Relic obtained.
Relic obtained. A dreadful time. We learned about the demons in the stars. We learned of the demons in the stars, and they come for us. My goodness!
Those crystals obtained.
Done officially with Dairy Queen. Well, at least you don't have to work with shitty customer service anymore. First god humanity had contact with. He gifted his power to the Syndicate while he was being tortured during the Great Betrayal. His gift allowed us to create the island sequences. I also give you hugs.
Relic obtained.
The Blessed Island plan was formed. Ezekiel forms of the council would lead us to new syndicate things. It's traditional to donate and let blood in prayer at a temple. Why would I want to? Why would I want to donate a blood crystal? What does that do for me? Leader Monstrat, may the silent goat always walk with you. The last time I saw a Monstrat was when I was exiled 3 million days ago. We're playing Paradise Killer. The crime you've committed is severe. Your actions could have ended the Syndicate. You let yourself be deceived by damned harmony. The god used you to enact a plot against us, threatening our holy mission and endangering the rest of us with endangering the rest of the holy cosmic pantheon. I cannot believe you of all people let this happen. It breaks my heart. You served us so well and for so long. Do you have anything to say? Those deceived by gods are victims, not criminals. Victims? I did not willingly embrace damned harmony. Gods deceive you by manipulating your psyche. They can only do that if they find a weakness. You should have no weakness. You were the head of the Paradise Psycho Unit. You were supposed to protect us against these dangers. You failed us. Your sentence is exile. You will be sent to the idle lands for the rest of your eternal life. The Paradise Psycho Unit will be disbanded. Goodbye, Lady Love Dies. We will never meet again. fucking rude ass bitch.
Halt! What do you want, freak?
Is she
Got
expecting you?
it.
I hope so. She should know the investigator is on the island. Grand Marshal Akiko 14 already has the suspect in custody. The crime is
I
solved.
don't like this.
Let's not do this. Just take me to see Carmelia.
Whatever, freak. She waits in the throne.
No need to be a bitch, sir.
Architect Carmelina Silent.
Lady Love dies. The investigator is here.
Carmelina Silent.
Architect of the island sequences, born to Romeo and Natasha Silence of the 4th island sequence under the sign of Blood Dancer. Her parents were skilled island architects and taught her how to weave psychic will into structure. Carmelia has since become a genius architect and will soon achieve the perfect island. Romeo Silence was seduced by the god Cosmic Deceit and committed treason against the Syndicate. As part of his punishment, no member of the Silence family would ever be allowed on the council. Her mother was killed fighting to protect the council during the demonic invasion on the 9th island sequence.
The investigation freak.
Exile wasn't permanent for the investigation freak or her little computer.
Got it.
If the Syndicate needs me, I answer.
This is nonsense.
This is the worst crime in our history. Later, Mondstadt and the entire council have been taken from us. Losing Mondstadt to an act of savagery is a loss all of us in the Syndicate will struggle to overcome. It worked out okay for you. You got the
How
throne.
dare you?
A temporary measure ordered by our new master. A new council will be assembled on the next
That's
island.
weird.
Why did Judge choose you to assume the role of
We
leader?
have achieved perfection.
Oh, that sucks. I hate stomach aches. Temporary leader. Don't forget that.
Craft is its own reward.
The law still stands. I am a servant, not a leader. The sins of my father still bind
I
me.
don't like this.
That's what I don't get. Your father's punishment still stands. You shouldn't be on the throne.
We have achieved perfection.
Or you're out of the loop. The next island will be perfect. I'm the architect. I will see us to the new island, then step aside. Any guarantee
This
of
is
that?
nonsense.
Law is law. The leader cannot overturn it without unanimous council backing. The marshals work for the council, not the leader. They will ensure the law is carried out.
Craft is its own reward.
I am an artist, a craftswoman. I have no desire to manage and administrate. These concrete halls are vessels for bureaucracy, not art.
Believe what you want.
I hope you could close this incident quickly. This island wants to die. Perfect 25 is coming. The murderer is in custody.
Crime cannot hide.
Alleged murderer.
Do your job.
Do not ignore the evidence to find a truth that isn't there. I'm here to hunt the truths that haunt this island, no matter which truth you may cling to. Is it really paradise when there's so much infighting like this? Like, shouldn't paradise...
Believe
I
what
guess
you
it
want.
depends on the definition of paradise.
Can I help you with anything?
Case files. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? It's a mystery. I do hope nothing bad has happened to him. I always enjoyed talking. When did you last see him? A couple of weeks ago. My schedule became hectic as we closed down the island.
Where? We have
Where were you
achieved
last night?
perfection.
Visiting witness. His role was to oversee the end of an island. The last moments are best enjoyed with an old friend. Do you often visit witness? Not in recent times. Our paths diverged.
That's strange.
Then why last night? For so long, he has been an integral to my art. Every island has failed, and he has borne witness to the end of each one. This may be the last time an island ends. If Island 25 is perfect, there is no more endings to watch.
Craft is its own reward.
I wanted to say goodbye to old art.
Sure.
What time did you arrive? About 9 p.m. The logs on his apartment should confirm that.
Sure.
I'll make sure I check them.
Investigate.
I'll save you a question as well. When I left, Judge summoned us for a crisis meeting sometime after midnight. Architect, do you know about the crime last night? Or what do you know about the crime last night? Only what we were told by the Grand Marshal in the crisis
Do
meeting.
your job.
Henry broke free and murdered the council. Why would a citizen have enough motive and ability to kill the council, breaching all of the holy seals? That is not for me to question. I'm surprised there's any question at all. So you believe he did it?
Do your job.
Of course, and so should you. You're a disgrace. Finish this quickly, and maybe the next council will look favorably on you.
Crime cannot hide.
Can you think of anyone that would want to strike against the
I
council?
am the leader.
Asking such a thing is dreadful, investigator. The prime suspect is behind bars and needs to be executed.
This is nonsense.
All of us are loyal members of the syndicate. I can't think of anyone that would be willing to commit a crime like this. Oh, that sucks, Cloud. Tears of sadness, I assume. Leaving a job you've been working at for a long time is always rough. Even if it was one. Yeah. What did they do as a goodbye? I also give hugs.
What the hell? We have achieved perfection.
Why would I? Perfect 25 is coming and we're on the verge of
We
a
have
new
achieved
era.
perfection.
The future was bright before the syndicate before last night happened. Can I ask you something,
I'm
Architect?
glad to be back.
What's your dog's name? Platinum.
Oh,
When'd you get him?
craft is its own
This
reward.
island a few years ago. During an abduction operation, a stray followed the marshals back. I never had you down as a dog person. I thought you'd be more into cats.
Investigate.
I wanted a companion that doesn't talk. Cats are fine, but I see too much of myself in them. Can I pet him? If you must. Who's a good boy? Are you a good boy? Can you help me sniff out the
Can I
murderer?
help you with anything?
May the silent goat walk with you, and may you reach the moon. Fair. It's Shinji. What's up with the birds on this island?
Paradise feels wrong.
The island is waiting to die. Our reality is broken. And that makes the birds fly backwards? That's messed up. Can't say I'm a fan.
That's
A
weird.
fan of what? This whole pocket of reality you've got going
I
on.
don't like
Thanks for your
this.
input. Always a pleasure. Fucking Shinji.
Senior investigation.
A tome detailing the first god to speak to us, Silent Goat. Known as the Holy Catalyst, or the First, during the Great Betrayal he was captured outside of Mahoda ending in India and tortured in the Crystal Caves. He gifted the Syndicate his dying power, allowing us to start the island sequences. The Verses of Crying Grudge. A handwritten book about crying grudge. Yes, I will do that. The god was captured by the Parisian army during the Great Betrayal. The near-dead god was paraded around the country and displayed above the palace of Shahustra Zero. The tears of the god fertilized the ground and the city became a city of lilies. The Syndicate rescued Crying Grudge and burned the city to the ground. The weakened god slumbers in a holy pyramid on each island, slowly regaining his strength. This terminal shows the records of those who accessed the library vault. The vault includes rare or forbidden books, mostly from before the Great Betrayal in our prehistory, or from dreadful cultures on terrifying planets. The most dangerous books here are grimoires on demonology. The harrowing tome dressed in red is particularly dangerous and forbidden text. According to records, a number of people accessed the vault over the course of the island, but the name that stands out is Yuri Knight. What was he doing in the vault? He accessed it several times, but mostly about 10 years ago. The Syndicate Library, all of history recorded, especially the parts struck from the history of the real world. Henry's possession a decade ago is worth looking into. It's not unusual for a citizen to try communing with the gods, but if someone wanted a scapegoat, there are books in here that would help. The restricted vault contains ancient texts, forbidden grimoires, and harrowing cosmic secrets. Some of those forbidden grimoires deal in demonology, performing rituals and summonings. All the good stuff for a curious mind looking to break the law. The library records show that Yuri accessed the restricted vault multiple times over the years. None of the dates Yuri accessed the restricted vault stand out, except for a cluster of visits a decade ago. Henry caused the demonic evasion a decade ago, and by performing an illegal ritual. Where did he get that ritual? Did he get that ritual from one of these tomes? Maybe. There's something around here. Where is it? Yes, it'll all be going up on YouTube. It goes up a week after I stream it. I will try to figure out how to put this VOD on Twitch as well. But it only lasts for 7 days, but those 7 days will tide you over till they get on YouTube. There's something over here. It might just be under me. The only VODs that didn't go up on YouTube was there were some that were like the super glitchy bad ones. But everything else has been going up. Oh, blood crystal. Did I not grab this one?
Blood crystal obtained.
The drinks plus it costs blood crystals. Should I use this machine? Fuck away. I only have 5 blood crystals. Can't remember if I was just up here or not. Oh yeah, I was. This is the courthouse.
Blood
Get it.
crystal obtained.
Oh. Oh fuck, my headphones fell off. Oops. This game is very interesting. Why are you here? Again! I feel like I could talk to you all day, Loved Eyes. What's on your mind? Everything, nothing. You know how it is. Feeling quite relaxed.
The investigator is here.
You're the only one on this island. That investigator is here was so depressed sounding. You're the only one on the island that is. That's why you're in this situation. Too many people take things too seriously. They don't think about others, just their own advancement. This isn't how a perfect society runs.
What the hell?
Do you come from a perfect society? Aggressive laughter. You don't get this attitude and charming personality unless you come from a place where everyone in the government's looking to scapegoat you for their own cruelty and fuck-ups.
Sure.
You personally? Of course not me personally. The lower classes. No time to chat, things to do.
That's strange.
But I thought you said... Is there any pending updates? Bizarre. chocolates!
Relic obtained.
Craftsman tools are a thing of beauty. The grip has been worn into a perfect fit of the user's hands over the years. Oh, there's somebody here. Oh, it's Witness!
Witness to the end.
Overseer of the ends of the islands. Under the gaze of the gods, the so-called investigation freak returns to the island sequences. Overseer of each dying paradise. Born in the Chaos Palace of northern Iran in AD 1981 under the sign of Destroyed Eden. As a child, Witness was enslaved under the banner of Crying Grudge and was put to work building the perpetually growing Chaos Palace in North Persia. During the Great Betrayal, Witness refused to budge on his devotion, fleeing to hide within the impossible labyrinth of the Chaos Palace. Ezekiel found Witness and urged him to follow him. They became close. Witness was still a young man, and Ezekiel, older and wiser. Witness looked up to him as a father figure after being taken from his own father at a young age. Witness holds a great deal of responsibility overseeing the end of an island. He ensures every failure is perfect. He collects and breeds rare plants in his penthouse. Good to see you again, Witness. Apologies for Starlight. I do remember you.
Of it, holy masters.
How long has it been since you last did work for our holy masters?
I am still bathed in the glory of the gods.
Time moves so strangely here. We are grains of sand that drift in the astral wake of heavenly titans. Oh, I love that.
The gods are displeased.
Especially after last night. The islands are ready to end. The the time flow is broken. The time flow is broken. The gods are displeased.
What?
We are supposed to be their loyal servants. Our only purpose to resurrect them. Now we squabble and scheme. Our holy work brought to a screeching halt by murder. Is it still there? The end times are looming. So many have strayed from the path. This must be a sign of the gods.
I'm glad to be back.
Oh, okay. So I can move again. I'm here to do the work of the gods.
Lady Love dies.
I can see it in you, Love Dies. The fire of holiness. I live in fear of the rage of the cosmic deities. Maybe you can quell their anger?
That's strange.
What's with the holy proclamations? This isn't your usual style. Far too much has happened in your absence. Truth has become more mutable. Our masters are not being served. The syndicate has lost its way. I have not strayed from the path.
The end times are looming.
Too many of us have forgotten what it means to serve our masters. I fear last night was one of our punishments. Or maybe it was a divine reminder? Our gods work in esoteric ways. Are you here to punish the wicked monster that committed this atrocity? The sinner that allowed demons on the island? Will he burn in the fire of justice?
Sure.
You can be sure of it.
The gods are radiant.
Any that would hinder the ascension of our cosmic overlords must be purged. Now, how can I assist you with your holy work? I must warn you that I am not one for long conversations. The gods are watching us. Do you think they are happy with what they see? Probably
This
not.
island is full of
They are
sin.
the calm eye of the storm, and we have fallen away from them, swept away in a monsoon of
Of the
sin.
holy masters.
Please tell me you also devote yourselves to the holy masters. With all my body and mind.
I am still bathed
Your
in the glory of
fanaticism
the
fills me
gods.
with hope. One day we will be able to make the gods
The
happy.
gods are watching
Please join
us.
me in a prayer.
The
He
gaze
journeyed
of the
across the
gods.
stars. He came to us and gifted so much. He was the first, the holy catalyst. Man's dark age was scorched by the fire of devotion. The face of sin in the face of sin and heresy I sing for the silent goat. He heard us in the crystal caves. He will hear us again. The first, the holy catalyst, the silent goat. May we always walk with you. He journeyed across the stars. He came to us and gifted so much. He was the first, the holy catalyst. I sing for the silent goat. Just repeats all of this. You are blessed. I've decided I don't like Witness very much.
What?
You haven't spoken to her about it? She was with me. Okay. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? Nothing. He often went for periods of isolation. So I can't be more help. That's fine. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago?
Surely this is a
Henry
joke.
is a curse on us all. His possession 10 years ago condemned the island. There is nothing else to know. The dead zone is our reminder of his crime.
Where?
Where were you last night? I spent the night here in my apartment. By yourself? The architect came to visit me, a rare social call. She was with me at the time of the killings. We left when we were summoned to the crisis meeting.
Why?
Why'd she come to
What?
visit you? It was unusual. She wanted to spend the last minutes of this withering island with me. It's been quite an age since we spent time together socially. Was there anything odd about her
The
behavior?
gods are an alien.
We had a pleasant time. We shared some wine I'd been saving and prepared to say goodbye to
I
paradise.
need to investigate this.
And you two were each other's company all evening?
Investigator.
I stepped out onto my balcony to take a phone call from Grand Marshal Akiko. Bye, Bunny! I'm glad you could be here for closing shift. What's this? This is called Paradise Killer. It was recommended by Lena. She actually paid for the game. So, goodbye, Bunny! It was fleeting. No more than 5 minutes. What time was this call? Shortly before death visited the island. Akiko was reporting the escape of Henry. I'll follow up with the Grand Marshal. Not long after, marshals were stationed outside the elevator to my apartment. Do you have any proof you were both in your apartment? The nightmare computer had the entrance logs and logs anyone that enters and exits this apartment. You can pull the records from that and check yourselves. Why is yours the only apartment with a logging system? You can't be too careful. I take my privacy seriously. Paranoia. Got it.
Thank you.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Crime cannot hide.
Do you believe Henry is responsible? All I can do is trust in the gods and have faith that what happened was part of their divine will. But do you believe Henry did it? That's not for me to question the gods.
The truth remains.
Witness, do you
obscured.
think anyone has a motive for killing the council? This island is full of sinners. Our holy mission has been left unattended for too long. Any number of sinners here could have done it. Perhaps it was an act of the gods? Heavenly anger leads to heavenly smiting. Tell me about these sinners. The island crawls with them. They pay lip service to the gods, but don't follow our sacred mission. The island sequences have degenerated. They used to be righteous. Now I
have a bad
despair.
feeling about this.
What about the accused? Henry is a civilian, not a syndicate member. Civilians are citizens are sinners too. They do not pray hard enough. The syndicate do not compel them to pray hard enough. The citizens grow restless, insubordinate. Dissonance spreads. This one let demons on the island. Why stop there? We did this to ourselves. Keeping the citizens like cattle was bound to be our undoing eventually. Hope is not lost. This is a test of the gods. We will overcome it. I hope so. Alright. Do you have a motive for killing the council? I am a humble servant striving to live on the righteous path. Murdering the council is not on that path.
The investigator is
Am I
here.
taking your word for that? What reason would I have to kill the council? How does it benefit our holy mission? Who determines the path? The gods, of course. Did the gods want you to kill the council?
Of course
Don't
not.
be ridiculous. May you fly with destroyed
Are the
Eden.
gods versed
May
in
you reach
esoteric
the moon.
veils?
Blood crystal obtained.
Blood crystal.
Seeking investigation.
Had to get a drink, so I didn't die. The statue of the prophet crying grudge. The god endlessly weeps at the visions of the future he cannot unsee. Witness collects and breeds rare plants. Sometimes he gives them as gifts and then hounds you to take proper care of the most fragile plants on the planet. Witness's phone. I can take this to a comms tower and verify its location. The Holy Catalyst. Relics from Persia before the Great Betrayal. They are early depictions of gods and demons. Alright. I found Witness's phone in his apartment. Game's been going through a little bit of lag. Witness told me that he received a phone call from Akiko. I can check his story if I plug this into a comms tower. Alright. I don't like Witness very much. He's kind of... He's just one of those types. How do I leave? I investigated the scene. I have a double jump. I'm gonna save my game. There we go. What have you been up to, Nier?
Fast travel unlocked. Starlight skins obtained.
Missing Cosmos. What is that? What do I need? Aha!
Relic obtained.
Mushroom! What's this?
Relic obtained.
Ultimate tea. Dementia is the best tea. Anyone that says different is a liar or hasn't tried it. That's a straight fact. Gallo is near. What do you mean? What do you mean, Panda? Glistening stone, a small but bright stone. Looking at it makes the world around you fade away, and you hear distant memories imprinted on the stone by the wearer. It is full of happiness. Oh. Fair. You know what? Yeah, we'll I guess let some blood. That's a little disturbing.
Relic obtained.
We got a carving. Questionable donation. And I got a funky grasshopper. Save the game again. That's fair. Also, I got... Panda, do you have phasmophobia? Is that how you pronounce it? I just got it. Like, I bought it this afternoon.
Those crystals obtained.
Yeah. So maybe you, Nier, and I could play it together one of these days. Yeah, I've seen some stuff about it. I have been, like, meaning to get it for a while. Be fun. Oh. Yeah, the game is still downloading for me. Like, I haven't even had the chance to, like, play it. Boy. How did Paradise last so long without an investigator? Makes you think, doesn't it? Untold millennia or a few days? How long were you gone? What happened in your absence? How many hidden crimes are buried beneath these apartments? Welcome back! Shinji's being cryptid. Cryptic, rather. Use the ladder to get out. Whoop! Okay, I'm getting a call. From who? Crimson! Hello? I was hoping you'd have come to see me by now, lady. Hello, Crimson. You remember my voice, but you don't come and visit? I wanted to, but I have no idea where you are on this island. Come and find me in the sewers under the apartments. I have a nice little setup there. What are you doing in the sewers? You've been gone for 10 islands. Things change. I'm trading secrets for money. I've got things to tell you. For a price. I've got something for Starlet as well. A nice upgrade that will shine light on some truths. You're going to need some firmware upgrades to break into all of the Nightmare computers. I got one to sell you. Then I'll take a trip to the sewers. If you're having trouble finding me, use Starlight's AR mode. Starlight's functionality is supposed to be a secret. Get with the program, lady. I've just set myself to findable. I'll show up on the AR mode now. I'll be waiting. Bring crystals. I'm not running a charity. Oh, fair enough. How do I get into the sewers? I'll find out after I get this blood crystal. I don't know how many she's gonna want from me.
Blood crystal obtained. Key
Blue
item
crest.
obtained.
Looks like it'll fit well into something. Okay. Thing. I think I saw something over here that I can't believe was wrong. There she is.
Crimson acid.
Yeah, maybe we could play tomorrow night? Tomorrow? Monday? We'll have to see what my schedule is. I know I have to go on VR chat tomorrow at some point. And it's Father's Day, so I gotta spend the day with my dad. Good to see you again, lady. It's why I'm not streaming tomorrow, like I initially put. I was initially gonna stream tomorrow before I remembered that it was Father's Day. So I'm going out with my dad. Fair.
Crimson acid.
Born in the hospital of our martyred goat England in AD 1002. Yeah, that's fair. I've only actually had a VR headset for about probably just under a year now. So I haven't been playing for a super long time. Under the sign of the endless moon. As a teenager, Crimson left home to fight for the Endless Moon in France. MetaQuest 2. It was the cheapest one I could afford. She excelled at guerrilla operations and became known as the glamour of the battlefield due to her stunning beauty and presence. When the Great Betrayal happened, she fled to join the Syndicate. Hello, Starlight. It is, and it's not all at the same time. If it's plugged into the computer, it tends to be fine, but if it's not, it crashes a lot when running VR chat. We're in a dark time. Someone has played a hell of a hand. It's bad enough to bring the exile back.
Sorry.
Forgive me for being blunt, Crimson, but the head, things changed. While you were gone, I got blessed by the gods. Fair. The new look suits
Thank
you.
you.
It adds a certain je ne sais quoi to the ensemble.
Nanny, the hell?
What's with the A to the B to the C with the sewer pad? Quiet place to get away from everyone.
Thank you.
After I became blessed, Monstrat convinced me to be the Syndicate's idol.
Secrets are dangerous.
Someone for the citizens to look up to. If you pray hard enough and serve the gods the best you can, yada yada. That face. That kind of thing. It's good to have a place to hide away and run my sideline. Everyone needs their own space. How's the market in Secrets?
Nice doing business.
On an
with
island
you.
full of snakes where everyone's got something to lose and something to
Good
gain?
work.
Business is booming. Look, before we get into the secrets I can tell you, we need to talk about your investigation. Judge brought you back from exile. You have their authority. You can find any truth. Lady, you're in some deep trouble. Yeah, I will do my darndest. We'll see how long I'm out with my dad. Because if he goes into his wood shop when we're done, like we're taking him and my grandfather, we're going to an antique car show at the local Pioneer Village. So if we come home and he goes immediately into his wood shop, I will be playing games all afternoon because the wood shop is boring. And that means he's, building his chairs. He's doing a business. So we'll see. Hopefully I have time because I know I've got to go on VR chat with some friends because I haven't been online because I've been getting streaming set up, of course. I've been getting all of this shit sorted out, so it's been eating away most of my time. 2 of the 3 days I take off a week are full of stuff. Like, Wednesday is my martial arts night, and Friday is a heckin' Pathfinder, so I don't have time to stream on those days. It is. But it's fine. I really like streaming. So, yeah. Not everyone wants you to punish the guilty. They're going to want you to remove certain players and redefine the shape of the syndicate for their own ends. Be careful with the power you've got, lady. So, you want to buy a secret? Alright, hang out first. You find yourself on an island full of criminals, lady. Are you one? A criminal plotting the downfall of paradise? Not for the crime you're investigating. What does that
Don't
mean?
be coy.
All shops need stock. My trade is secrets. I don't have a wholesale supplier I can get deliveries from.
Why?
Why you? Boredom, mostly.
Secrets breed.
I never should have let Monstrat convince me to be an idol. There's nothing wrong with being an idol. There isn't, but it's not the life for me. I was caught up in wanting to help the Syndicate. I gave up a life I loved. We're the Syndicate, the ruling elite. It is easy for everyone in that tower to think that crime is something everyone does but them. I'm just keeping a record.
The investigator
Which
is...
you sell.
Business is booming.
You're the one buying. So much shit. You think Henry did it? Do you? I'm asking you.
Doesn't matter.
I don't have enough details. How did he escape? How did he breach the seals? The answer to every question seems to be head-waving. He's possessed by a demon.
I have my way.
Convenient answers are dangerous. What secrets do you have? Anyone got a motive for last night? Lady, I've got lots of secrets to sell. I can give you a lot of different people's motives. I just don't have an opinion about who did it. Who's got a motive then? Phew. Phew. Oh, bless me. Yeah. I like interacting with all sorts of people. Where did my nose go? What do you mean? My nose should not be gone. Oh. I did sneeze. They all come at a price. I'm not handing out candy. Secrets take a lot of work to acquire. I've got something on the Grand Marshal, the Architect, the Doctor, the Happy Couples, and Witness. Who are the Happy Couple? Why is there only one?
Thank you.
Take your pick, but come with your wallet.
I'm glad to be back.
You're going to make a tidy profit. You got a point? A mass murder opens the markets for people looking to buy secrets.
Strange.
That an accusation? I've still got some investigating to do. I'm gonna be straight up with you, lady. This island is full of snakes, and I want you to hear this from me. What? Where did my nose go? Oh no! Ads! Hello! We're talking to Crimson, obviously.
Who knows?
I hate what the Syndicate has done to me. I'm an idol they trot out to rally the citizens. I gloss over the misery with a pretty smile. I haven't got anything against idols, but this isn't for me. Monstrat devolved into paranoia. Sorry to speak ill of the dead. He was tightening his grip on all of us. One of the first things to go on the next island is my little emporium. Dictators can't have someone peddling secrets, can they? Is it enough to drive you to kill the entire council? No, I didn't do it, but someone did, and they're going to want to shift the blame. That's why I'm being straight with you. So many things. Yes, welcome back. Where were you last night? I was here at my hideout, waiting for Lydia's pickup. I'm always one of the last to leave the islands. Yuri thinks he's funny by making me wait. I left when Judge summoned everyone for the crisis meeting. Probably, I don't know. That's something you'd want to ask her about. Why does your sister need 50 TikToks to watch a shampoo? She should not be watching TikToks to determine what shampoo to get. Any evidence of that? None.
Got it.
That paints you in a bad light. I can only tell the truth. If I knew a mass murder was going down, I'd have a way to corroborate my alibi. Things that can only be said in 2023. What can only be said in 2023? Am I just dumb? People often say things and I get confused when it was something that I said. There weren't any whispers of what was about to happen? Oh, yeah. Nothing. If Henry didn't do this, whoever did managed to keep it extremely quiet. Am I taking your word on that? I'm running a business here. If I had something, I'd sell it to you. Oh, there's so many things to ask. I found a tuft of your hair in KHX's workshop. And? Oh no!
Is this a fact?
That puts
Or a
you at the
treat?
scene of a disappearance. Come on, lady. You know that doesn't prove anything. We need to talk, Acid.
Weird.
You never call me Acid.
Crime is repulsive.
Why was KHX accusing you of stealing the key to the second holy seal?
Who knows?
Shit.
Crime is repulsive.
This makes you a prime suspect. Spill it.
Me.
I promise I didn't kill the council. I need you to know that. Get on with it. The holy seals are holy grails of secret hunters. They're so locked down and under
Doesn't
wraps.
add up.
I was losing sleep each night thinking about them. I knew KHX's design to the second seal, so I started talking to him. I also knew he was obsessed with me.
Sure.
Obsessed. More than I expected. I thought he was just horny for me. But then he got into his head that if we achieved perfection on the next island, he'd ascend to heaven.
Facts and the truth are not
His
the
diary
same.
called you his queen in the astral heaven. Good snooping, lady. Since I'm blessed by the gods, he coveted me as a trophy
Business
queen.
is business.
The guy was out of his mind.
Don't test me.
You keep using the past tense. I'm not stupid. If the council got on the bad side of a killer and the person who designed part of their security is missing, he's either dead or might as well be.
When love dies,
Did you do it?
Secrets breed
Please.
mysteries.
Even if he was going to squeal to Mondstrat? I talked him down. I strung him along in a relationship. I could persuade him to do almost anything. Except give you the secret to the second holy seal. There was a data key he guarded. I took it and made a copy. How did you copy it?
Who knows?
You ask a lot of questions.
Don't be coy.
Someone in Heavy Industries owed me a favor. A favor was 1 hour of their high-end computer labs. It turned out to be a heavily encrypted digital key on a flash drive. I put the key back in his workshop, apologized profusely, and did something to take his
the
mind off it.
investigator is here.
Did you use the key? No. I know where and how, though. The obelisks on the beach. The key works on
Sure.
them. And that's the second seal secret? No, there's more, but I don't know what. Why didn't you use the
I'm
key?
innocent.
Bad vibes, lady. I could feel it in the air. Things were happening on the island.
When love dies, all that remains are the
This still
facts.
makes you a suspect, Crimson. I know. Why would Akiko kill the
Business
council?
is business.
Secrets aren't free. I'm going to go with no for right this second. I'm gonna go back.
Don't be coy.
Okay. More ads? What the fuck? Oh, I was like, thinking there's not the computer, which will give scholars the ability to read more symbols, get you more systems,
you.
more evidence. Oh fuck! Alright, I'm going to come back to Crimson. Excuse me. Not a lot, really. I went up to... Fucking heard something.
Oh,
Oh, it was just a save point. Yeah, you haven't missed a whole lot. What did we do?
Relic obtained.
Desirable bear chain phone charm obtained! Bear chain! Oh, the dog! Fair. I'm trying. I literally just found. I found a bear chan form. I have not yet found the actual dog. I don't want to go down there. Not yet. Fucking Shinji. A time to cut the air. A time for monolithic cities. A time for blood. A time for psychosis. That was weird. Can I get up there? Let me get up there. Dang. Oh, hold on. Sometimes I have double jump, and sometimes I don't. Yeah. Right now I'm just kind of exploring and kind of getting a feel for where everything is. Yeah. Island sequence 022 memento obtained. Vampire murders begin. We will be haunted by this vile monster in our ranks. I assume these are what you're talking about? No? What do these do?
Blood crystals obtained.
Fair. Why are you grunting for jumping on sand?
Relic obtained.
Quivering jellyfish corpse! No, I haven't used one yet. Horrified ghost? It happened right here, can
The
you believe it?
investigator is
Believe
here.
what? A horror, a walking horror. This island, it's a carnival of nightmares. It has its charms. You're insane, all of you, insane! You're lucky you weren't gotten by him. By who? The vampire, that horror, the vampire horror. A vampire killed you? On this beach, a nighttime stroll resulted in gross murder. When? When was this? What is time on these islands? No one cared, no one believes in vampires, it happened! I can't leave this place until I know there's
need to
evidence.
investigate
Finding
this.
evidence is what I do. The horror! Goodbye, ghost. Don't know what you're all about. Other than being horrified that vampires exist.
Ha.
Crystal! Crystal! Get. Fuck.
Ha.
Fuck.
Ha.
Get.
Ha. 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 Ha.
I can see you. I can do it. I could do it. Do you believe in me? I could do it.
Ha. 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 Ha.
I have an idea. Hold on.
Ha.
Told you I could do it.
Blood crystals obtained.
Fish. The tower that broadcasts music. There's a tape here.
Music obtained.
Midnight melancholy on a desolate road. You can't beat it. Absolute loneliness. Just you and the choices you made. Make sure you get home safe. Let's save.
Getting
Oh
saved.
god. I'm sorry, Lena. Island sequence 19 when you sat with me and looked at the moon.
Ha.
Blood crystals obtained.
I could go get that upgrade that Crimson was offering me.
Ha.
I hate this. I'm sorry that you have to deal with all the ads. 2, I believe. Yeah. The payout ads do help. Just judge. I talked to witness as well. Celestial stones so to arrange themselves on a grid and players take turn moving them to capture opponent's stones and stacking them. Yeah, I talked to witness. I decided I'm not the biggest fan of witness.
Blood crystals obtained.
grunting this way. Stop grunting. Yeah. Fair.
Crystal obtained.
What? And what would you possibly want me to play? How do you know who this is based off of this bag outline?
Got it. Don't test me.
Has never been a fan of
Got
metaphysicality.
it.
I sometimes drank with him. He was quite reserved, but opened up after a beer. Intense guy, focused, obsessive. Oh, fair enough. What is the body telling me? That he is dead. That's what the body is telling you.
Investigation.
Massive blow to the head. There's blood everywhere. It looks like the skull is cracked. He was struck once, and for his sake, I hope he died immediately. Victims of attacks from the front often know who the attacker, so it's probably one of the syndicate. He's holding something. It's an ornate ring with a deep blue sapphire set into it. Why was he gripping it so tightly when he died? Does this belong to his attacker? Well, he's dead. Fair. How did he end up here?
That's weird.
There's a ring in his death grip fist. Why was he holding on to this where he died? Is this a message? It's a gaudy ring with a bright sapphire inset. Rest in peace, KHX. I'll find out what happened to you. Right after I get... That... Fuck. That was awful rude.
Blood crystal obtained.
There's something else all the way back here. Breathing life back into paradise. The way of the blood bar. Sometimes the moon smiles at me. Drink your whiskey. I can feel one of the golden city on the dark side of the grinning moon. I've told you before, don't talk about him. Not on this island sequence. Do not invite disaster. But, drink your whiskey. What is these conversations about? That's what I want to know.
Relic
A bourbon
obtained.
with a taste of chocolate and hazelnut. A nice whiskey to have with friends. Do keep in mind that your friends are all being monitored. Don't mind me trampling on your body. Fair. You will hear the weirdest places. You want to know what I think about crime?
Hit me.
It's in the smiles, love guys. You start breaking smiles, and I'll bet you find the
Don't.
answer.
Test
I'm not
me.
into smashing faces in. I was a metaphor, or abstract, or something. Stop being so literal. Break the smiles. I don't know why I'm so awkwardly on this. I could use this to verify cell phone
the
records, but it's not able
investigator
right
is
now. There should be
here.
a computer right here that I can just turn it back on. Back! Oh, good thing I fell down here.
Relic obtained.
10 secrets. Humanity is god hunters, learning the secrets of our islands. We hid from them for so long, but now they know. The time is a timeless feud. I fucked up that way. Fair. Just means anyone who wants to see it has to come my way. That is a hand. Protest letter, manifesto letter written to protesting workers. Written from protesting workers. One of the two.
Key
It looks
item
like we'll be
obtained.
able to return something with this. That certainly is one way to put it. Hell yeah. A badge pin made to celebrate Perfect 25. Will it be perfect though? I get the feeling that Perfect 25 isn't as perfect as everyone's gonna think it's gonna be.
Key item obtained.
Another valve.
Blood crystal
Blood
obtained.
crystal! Sure, good. Cool. Fine.
Blood crystal obtained.
It was hiding.
Relic obtained.
Forward footbath use. Voucher can redeem for 2 minutes of time in a footbath. Rewards workers that have exceeded quota. Not yet.
Blood crystal obtained.
I don't know if I would read it. Oh. I need one more. I spotted Shinji. Dance, come on, get down on the floor. We've taken it upon ourselves to move a little bit more. Dance, get up, show us what you've got. We're gonna rock your party, now let's take it to the top. Oh, forget it. If you're not gonna beatbox, I'm off. What was that all about? He's so bizarre. I need to find one more valve. Is it in here? Is this it? Aha, there it is.
Key item obtained.
Back to the building. Where am I set? There we go. That should have flushed the drains. I wonder if anything is floated up.
Recording
They're
obtained.
watching me. I know they can see the lines. I can never see them clearly, but they're there. They're watchers. I asked Joseph if he could see the lines. He couldn't either. People in the apartment are looking at me weird. Someone has been gossiping.
That's strange.
Where's a tablet
Oh.
being shoved in the drain? It boots
That's
at least.
strange.
The login sequence authenticates the user as Lydia. Did she dump this down here? Corruption. Restore points. Safely backed up. Restoring messages. Lost sender. Witness to the end. Recipient Lydia. Attachment received.
Sure.
Downloading. Hold up a message. The message is blank, but there's an attachment. It's a data key that allows access to the specific nightmare one on the beach. Apparently, the code looks like it's designed for remote access rather than a physical handshake. Why was Witness sending Lydia this?
Those crystals obtained.
There were not this many blood crystals around. Is it every time I talk to Shinji I get more blood crystals that just appear randomly in random places? Is that how this works? Fuck. I almost had it. Fuck. I will get there. I could do this. I've done shit like this before. Ha!
Those crystals obtained.
Woohoo! I did it! Alright. I think I'm done here. Y'all not celebrating my incredible grabbing of the blood crystal? I assume that's where, the crying grudge is resting. I did not mean...
Warning.
I did not mean to fall.
Getting saved.
There we go. Boink, boink, boink. Good crystal.
Those crystals obtained.
Where to go? Where to go? Deep Factory.
Relic obtained.
Dang, the 8th sequence was just removed from history?
Those crystals obtained.
Maybe it's the 8th sequence that has the answers we're looking for.
Crystals obtained. Those crystals obtained.
What is this?
Key item obtained.
Dead Nebula. Maybe
What the
wolves
hell?
did it. The council murder? Yeah, wolves are crazy. They tear all sorts of stuff up. A pack of wild wolves broke into the council building, bypassed all of the holy seals, and tore the council apart. I could hear the sarcasm in your voice. I don't like it. I'm trying to help. Expand your thinking. Don't limit yourself.
Ooh, the
Don't
investigator is here.
don't limit yourself to actual reality and things that could plausibly happen. Wolves don't even exist on this island. Fine, throw it back in my face. Why did it? Weirdo.
Blood crystal obtained.
Blood crystal has attained. Been obtained. I don't know what fucking words. As I sprint across the beach. Boink. Boink.
Blood crystal obtained.
Doom jazz. Fucking backdoor to Doom Jazz's clinic.
Is this a fact?
You should have
Or
covered.
a trick?
This should be covered by the Syndicate HQ logs, but the door log looks broken. Does that mean it won't log who enters
I have
and
a bad
exits?
feeling about
I wonder
this.
if Doom Jazz uses this.
Oh,
Someone's excited
is
for
this
Doom
a
Jazz.
fact? I don't like this.
Is this a fact? Oh, he's on a yacht.
Dr. Ninja.
Lady Love dies.
As gorgeous as you were 3 million days ago.
Dr. Ninja.
Dr. Doom Jazz, the Syndicate's head doctor. Born in the Canyon Fortress, Scotland in AD 988 under the sign Cosmic Deceit. Growing up during a military campaign, Dr. Jazz longs to become a doctor to tend to the wounded. He snuck into the haunted Ziggurat Medical School and studied in the library after hours. He became their top student and battlefield medic. He was captured during the Great Betrayal, losing his arms in the torture chamber before being rescued by Ais Kawami, who fled to join... The two fled to join the Syndicate.
Wonderful.
And Starlight, a perfect pair.
I'm glad to be back.
I've missed the Doom Jazz charm offensive.
I've missed you, Love Dies.
How have you been? Still the same old Doom Jazz? Lag.
What?
It's been just swell down here. I assume you got the memo about
The
last night?
investigator is here.
Something like that. She keeps sounding more and more depressed every time she says the investigator is here.
How?
I presume you're here on some business and not something nicer?
Sure.
I've got a job to do down here. How
I have
unfortunate.
a bad feeling about
You're in high
this.
spirits considering our leader and council have been murdered.
Investigator.
We all deal with our grief in different ways. Do not be mistaken, I'm well aware that this is a catastrophe. I'm just not one for outwardly displaying misery.
Sure.
What's your take on the Syndicate on this
I'm
island?
worried.
Keep myself to myself, not interested in the schemes. It's exhausting. Drama and politics are drugs. Best not to get hooked. That's a medical opinion. That tells me all I need to know about the state of this place. Anything else I can help you with? Got a
I've
sec,
got
Doc?
all the time
Got
in the
all the
world.
time in the world for you. You know that.
I've missed you, Love Dies.
It's been so long since we spent time together. You still a wine and whiskey
Don't
woman?
test me.
Not a lot of either in the Idle Lands. Want a glass with me? Enjoy the islands for a few minutes before getting back to all that murder? I got a bottle of Freedom Letter open. I'd love a glass. Just a small one, though.
Fabulous.
That's the spirit.
Lady Love Dies.
How does it feel to be investigating again?
Time to breathe life back into paradise.
Ha
Indeed it is.
Got it.
How has the doctor been since I last saw
ha!
him?
Indeed.
Keep it entertained, you know? It's a small island, but there's always ways to have fun.
Sure.
I'm sure there is.
Ha ha!
Only one way to find out. You
I
know
was
what?
born to investigate.
Do you want to be a suspect in an out of hours investigation?
Fabulous.
Paradise can't wait, huh? Feel free to swing by my place anytime, Love Dad. Keep that in mind.
I've got all the time in the world.
I'm enraptured
you.
by you, Love Dies. Besotted,
I
enthralled.
don't like this.
Where's this going? I understand the key to your heart is information. You desire the unknown. You desire to know about people.
You've got this wrong!
Maybe there's something I can help you with. You said that you might be able to help me?
You've got this wrong!
Love Dies, you've charged me. Despite the tragedy of last night, the island is infinitely more radiant now that you're here. Because it's you, and I can't get you out of my head, I'll break some ethics. I've treated witness for death scream trauma. He started complaining of being able to hear screaming on occasion. We had no idea what the cause was, but it kept happening. I eventually narrowed it down to psychic death screams. What the hell is that? When someone dies, they involuntarily emit a death scream in a burst of psychic energy. Normally you can't hear them, but he'd become attuned to them. How?
Theoretically.
That's still a mystery. I don't know if we'll ever know. He attributes it to the gods' anger. He's all doom and gloom about us not doing enough to please the gods. He's taking it as one of the many signs of the end times. Huh. What treatment does he take? High-strength migraine relief. It's the only thing that's worked. What about during the citizen slaughter ritual at the end of the island? Surely that would be overwhelming. That's different. The priest conducting the ritual channeled the psychic energy by released by the slaughter into the energy for the gods. It dissipated away from the island.
Investigator is
Does anyone
here.
else suffer from them? We had a case on Island 15. A syndicate member killed themselves because they kept hearing them. But no one else on this island? Not in the way Witness does. I think demons can probably feel them. Every demon we've encountered has been attuned to psychic energy. Would this include the demonically possessed?
Theoretically.
Probably, but I can't say for sure.
Got it.
How would it affect them? I'd imagine it'd spike the adrenaline. Anything else about Witness?
That had nothing to do
I've
with
been worried
this.
about his mental health.
The island is about to end!
He's become secretive and guarded. It's manifesting in the standard ways, but multiple appointments with him have been interrupted by phone calls. He won't take a call with someone in the room and always steps out on his balcony. Other people have reported the same thing. Who? Architect I always fuck up her name. Nope, can't say it. She started noticing it several years ago. She's worried that he's slipping into
That's
paranoia.
strange.
Why are you suddenly telling me this? It's been playing on my mind. I've been thinking about last night and the lunatics we have on the island. Then the heaven sends an angel to come and question me.
Wanna play
Remember to hurry
doctors
on
and
back if you
nurses?
need an examination or anything. Can you think of anyone that's got a motive? That's a biggie. Such a terrible
I'm
crime. I'm
professional.
afraid I don't know anything about it. Everyone is as innocent or as guilty as each other. You think Henry did this, dog? You read my report? Not yet.
Me.
Go and seek Akiko and the prisoner. I left my report with her for you.
Oh.
That didn't answer my question. It's all I can tell you. I don't speculate on suspicions and hunches. I'm looking for facts. Can you make an exception for me?
What?
You only speak to me when you want something, Love Dies. It hurts.
Sorry.
I promise to stop by more often. Well, alright then.
Hypothetically.
If we don't know what the seals are, right? It's awfully convenient that Henry happened to be able to get through them all, isn't it?
Oh.
So you don't think he did it? I didn't say that. I just mean that there are more missing facts. And where you have missing facts, you have doubt. That sentence didn't make sense in my brain for a hot minute.
Lady Love died!
What do you think about it?
The facts and the truth.
It's a nice
are not
story.
the
People like to
same.
believe the easiest answers that fits their worldview.
Sure.
We kidnap citizens and force them to pray to genocidal gods. Of course the Syndicate would believe one of the vile working class would do this.
I have a bad feeling
There's
about
something
this.
else at work here.
Haha!
Well, at least you have a working theory. Had to drink sun juice. What's your motive, Doc?
I'm a professional.
I haven't got a motive, Love Dies.
Got it.
Everyone has a motive, they just haven't thought hard enough.
Hypothetically.
Don't most investigators quote philosophers at this point in the conversation?
Got it.
Quoting is a crutch for the weak. Learn to have your own thoughts.
Hypothetically.
What if your thoughts aren't as good as the philosopher's? It doesn't matter. What matters is that they're yours.
Fabulous.
I've missed these chats, loved eyes. I found a door.
What?
A door?
Don't test me.
The back door of your clinic.
Ooh, the investigator.
The connection to the
is
nightmare
here.
console that logs who enters and exits to the Syndicate HQ has been broken.
Ha!
Is it really? I have no idea.
Sure.
Sure you didn't.
Where?
Where were you at the time of
What?
the murder? I was in my clinic until I was called to examine Henry. He was found outside the council building, blood everywhere. I checked him over. Akiko has my report for you. Go and see her if you haven't already. The Syndicate building's log should confirm my alibi. I'll check him. What do you know about KHX's disappearance? I heard he was missing. Keeps himself to himself, so I don't see him a lot. You've been up to his place in the cliffs? Yes, I have. Did you see the architect last night?
Wonderful!
She stood at the crisis meeting as she was at Witness's apartment. Witness could probably tell you more. I tried. Did you see Crimson last night? She is in her little emporium. Go ask her. Okay. What do you know about Henry's possession? Don't know what to tell you, Love Dies. He's clearly possessed, and I wasn't at his arrest 10 years ago. If you think there's something suspicious, try the crime scene. His apartment is in the dead zone. Alright. The Doctor certainly is a character. Elevator. Little redstone.
Key item obtained.
We got a blue quest. We got a red quest. Damned Harmony, the god that deceived me. That crime landed me in exile, costing me my career and husband. This is my chance to right the wrongs. Little cute.
Music obtained.
Want to know the secret to power? Drink a beer on a hot afternoon. You become invincible. There is no feeling like there's no other feeling like it.
Blood crystal obtained.
Oh, these fancy little things. Oh, I found a footbath. An oasis in this tropical heat.
Got it.
The water in paradise is good. My feet feel lighter. Must be the mountain
That's
water.
strange.
Yeah, I do feel a light lighter on my feet.
That's
This is
weird.
strange. This feels like I could do a double jump. Hop right over
Double
these walls.
jump unlocked.
Double jump unlocked!
The investigator is
These islands
here.
are weird. I assume the same foot bath twice will not do anything for you. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's double jump unlocked. Save the game.
Game saved.
Game saved.
Halt! This
Halt.
is a restricted area.
You need direct.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Step back before I make you step back. I only take orders.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Oh, hydrate before you die. Hydrate, everybody get water. Oh, fuck. I know there was some, going back to me being the only one who was, streaming Paradise Killer, somebody else was actually streaming it earlier, I think. This isn't getting me anywhere. Are you authorized to answer questions? No, I'm under orders to direct you to the Grand Marshal. Fantastic. What do you want, freak? Get in. Womp. Time to go up here. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to close that door. As I look upon the world. Ow. I will find my way to wiggle my way out of anything. You'd be surprised how much I can wiggle out of. Got it.
Sword obtained.
Huh. If only D&D wasn't tonight, man. I really want to play Phasmo. But D&D calls. Especially since I'm kind of needed to be there. Boo. Tower that broadcasts music. There's a tape in here.
Music obtained.
The heat gave way, as it always does, to lust. Ours was a wave of indulgence. We were fierce, we were alive. 10s across the board. Oh, it's Sam Daybreak.
Sam Daybreak.
Hey, Aldi.
Heck yeah. Glad you're
Sam
back!
Daybreak.
Barmaster, born in the shadow of the dragon in Turkey in AD 999, under the sign Shadow Zero. Sam took to killing like breathing. He killed to survive on the streets and then killed as a soldier before just killing for fun. He became a hitman extraordinaire under the ban of Shadow Zero. He met Lydia on the battlefield. They battled for 2 weeks, destroying the town of Raz 009. Lydia claimed victory and stabbed Sam through the heart. While fighting, he had fallen in love with Lydia, and in this moment of death refused to leave her. His skin fell away and his skeleton hardened, becoming a deep red as he confessed his love for her. She too had fallen for him and accepted his confession. They fled to get married. He renounced his murderous ways and refuses to commit harm against others. Starlet is filling you in, isn't she? Haven't forgot about us during exile. I suppose isolation clouds the mind, doesn't it? Hey Sam, it's been a while. Nice jacket. You noticed? It's a gift from Lydia. She always had good taste, doesn't she? Lydia has missed drinking with you. I missed you too as well. You're the only normal people on these islands. That's nice of you to say, LD.
Are you accusing me?
It'd be nicer if you were back under better circumstances, wouldn't it?
Like this.
The Syndicate is in a bad place. It's devastating, isn't it? Our friends and colleagues have been taken from us.
Like this.
There's not a lot of wailing grieving going on. We've existed for unknown epochs of time, haven't we? It gives everyone a different perspective on things. How's the whiskey blend on this island? Some vanilla, caramel, spice, and just a hint of smoke. The spice is unusual. The whiskey tastes like the island it's made on. This has been a peaceful island. The caramel and vanilla are in harmony. The spice twists in your mouth. It coils and slips between the other flavors. What's the whiskey telling you,
I
Sam?
am under suspicion.
There's something under the surface, something that twists, something that has moved between us all. You feel it too? Is there anything I can help you with? Just some good old chilling together.
Fancy a drink?
Fancy a drink? Yeah. How long has it been
The
since you had a drink?
investigator
3
is
million
here.
days. Feel like catching up?
My unique blend.
How about starting with a highball? Sounds good.
Oh, I'm glad to be back.
This is Dead Nebula's Beyond Horizon. Nice whiskey blend. Has a crisp flavor and a sweet smoky aroma. It goes perfectly with soda water and the garnish of mint to make a nice highball. You've been running a bar for longer than I've been alive. You're a master.
Fancy a drink?
There's always something new to learn and to learn and improve. What did you say? You said it, Sammy. The pursuit, endless pursuit. It's a curse and a blessing, isn't it?
Sure.
It creates a restless mind, frustrated by not only being able to practice, but in the moment of doing you are in heaven. Precisely. The key to a highball is the ice. This ice is frozen at -20 degrees Celsius. It makes the ice harder so it doesn't melt. You can enjoy the taste of the ingredients without them being diluted.
My unique blend.
The ice is cut to provide a tight fit to the glass. A highball has to be stirred gently so the soda doesn't fizz. You stir without ice moving apart. It chills it nicely, doesn't it? You always make the perfect
Don't
drink.
think so.
Please, LD, I'm still learning. I need to go and breathe life back into paradise. Good talking to you, Sam. It's always a pleasure, LD. Please stop in again, won't you? Absolutely. Yeah, going back to your comments, since I had to read a lot. Yeah, I DM for my family. I accidentally got my dad into Critical Role. I don't know if you were here for all of that conversation when I was playing Power Wash Simulator. Think of anyone that would want to cook council? Yeah, council. Crime of the century? Of the millennium? I don't think I do, LD. I'm really sorry I can't be of more help. Everyone here is a loyal member of the Syndicate, aren't they?
Don't test
I hope that's
me.
true. You think Henry really did this, Sammy? Gotta wait for it to load. It's hard to say, isn't it? It's a hell of a crime. What do you believe, LD? I'm still making my
Is
truth.
that royalty?
Akiko found him with the council blood in his stomach. That's messed up, isn't it? He's clearly a sicko. That's what I'm trying to work out. What about your motive? Sure thing, LD. What do you need to know? Got anything you'd like to tell me?
Investigators here.
Don't think so, LD. We're happy. You two might be the only ones. I hope not. Wouldn't it be awful if we were? You see the architect last night? Where were you at the time of the murder?
I have a bad.
Of course I'll be. We must all cooperate, mustn't we? Lydia had taken me to the Paradise Gates. I finished packing up the bar, spent a few minutes taking the place in. I couldn't have expected to be back here, could I? What time did you leave the bar? I let Yuri know I was good to go. Lydia came to get me and went to the gate. She picked me up around 10 to midnight. We arrived at the gates about 5 to midnight. Any proof? Nightmare computers at the gates will have the logs. I'll check them out. What do you know about his disappearance? I don't think anyone can help you on this one, can I? Maybe check out his place overlooking by the ocean? Alright. Do you know anything? What do you know about Henry's demonic possession?
Is this a joke?
The dead zone. It's bad news, LD. If you're looking into crime from a decade ago, you're gonna have to stare into the hell coffin. Alright. May you always live in the shadow, and may you reach the moon.
Relic obtained.
23rd Island did very well. Okay, rather than I was falling. It's locked from the other side. Whoop! I opened the hatch. Secret tunnel, huh? Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Look at where this goes. Secret tunnel! Secret tunnel in the dead zone. Someone has been naughty. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? The way of the blood bar. Who do you think rules the world? The Syndicate. No, not our world. The real world. No, not that one either. What other world is there? The metaphorical world, the concept of world. You mean the gods? No, yes, they're the only god. Are they the only gods? Probably, possibly, maybe, definitely, absolutely not. How can we say? How can we know? If you worry about that, you'll lose yourself. I don't want to lose myself. Good, it's easy to do. Oh, you acquired Wendy's? I'm fucking jealous! I want Wendy's.
Relic obtained.
Got it.
It's a whiskey distillery. It's in use, but the dead zone is supposed to be sealed. Has Sammy been making
What
an
the
illegal
hell?
blend? There's something odd here. This is a medical grade blood chiller designed to keep blood cold when it's being transported. There's an empty blood bottle inside. The bottle has been scratched off, but I can make out K as the first letter of the name. Blood not found. This bottle has been scrubbed clean. There's
I
no
don't
trace of
like
blood.
this.
After being used, this was cleaned to remove evidence. But why keep it? Paranoia? No one comes into the dead zone, so it wouldn't be found. Helps incriminate others if this is unaccounted for. I need to find what this is linked to. Just going to Sam about it without context will make him clam up. Something has been destroyed here. Starlight says there's nothing unusual here. Some plastics, metals, tinted glass, and fire-resistant fabric. No way to tell what it is.
Ha.
I keep forgetting I have double jump now. I'll have to come back here later. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. I've only got an hour till I end stream. It's quite unfortunate.
Scene investigation.
Oh, that's not gonna be helpful at all. I like it. I unlocked it. Cool. And now I don't have to double jump anymore. Over the fence. Not that it really matters. Alright. Oh look, a blood crystal. Gonna make my way back down to Camila, I think. Somehow, if I can remember how to get there.
Crystal obtained.
Fair. A poster showing different tiers of loyalty a customer can achieve with the second heaven loyalty card. A CD containing obnoxious esoteric music by embryonic adults. Completely unlistenable. Delicious Dead Nebula branded dog treats. All workers on the island require prescribed pain medication. All goods produced in the farm and deep factory have been hauled by hand. If it was good enough in ancient Egypt, oof. A blue crest. Finding a lot of blue crests.
Blood crystal obtained.
Blood crystal. I need to find a vending machine. I've only found one and I couldn't do anything with it because I didn't have enough. Ezra Albertine, assigned to the reality folding drive power station, found next to a fish tank. Some citizens formed a black market in eggs. They found a way to illegally get large quantities of them to elicit trade. What does this do? Like, why can't I just turn on and off the taps? Well, nothing really exciting up here. Whiskey! Time moves differently on the island. I can't decide if I like it. Why is your punctuation weird? Nor can I. It does things to people. What kind of things? It twists people, distorts their hearts. I think that's happened to me. So do I.
Relic obtained.
Made in ex-bourbon casks, has a fruity taste, best savored in an enveloping fog. Do not look at the other people enjoying the fog. That's only vaguely ominous. Oh fuck. Why did I do that? A love letter from a young couple. R says he'll kill the moon with a railgun to prove his love to L. I fail. Let me off, bro. Let me control under me. Why does it matter? Let me... Bonk. I like how there's only, invalid, oh. I get one whole drink. A fruit-flavored soft drink makes you think of caring for your sick mother and when you went traveling to Egypt with a group of friends. You have done neither of these things. Whoop.
Dead Nebula thanks you for your purchase. Please enjoy your cold, refreshing beverage.
Huh. security reasons, we need to analyze your voice pattern. Please say the
The
following phrase.
nebula, more refreshing than a cosmic apocalypse.
I don't like this.
I'm supposed to be a valued customer. Council
No
messed with
way.
us. We thought something was wrong. We got down to the last of our stock and no one's refilling us. The island can't end until I solve the case. How does it feel being back
I
on the
was
beat?
born to investigate.
The idle lands are no place for an investigator. We feel ya. Nice to see the investigation freak again. You got the inside scoop for me? Any weird drinking habits? When that demonic possession happened a decade ago, we sold a lot more sanity. People like protection. Does it actually work? Does anything? Listen, you're one of the good guys. We want to help. You keep buying drinks, and we'll see what we can do. There's a broken vending machine in a warehouse. Someone jammed something into it. We think it might be an upgrade for Starlight. In the warehouses. Okay. It's going to take some time to get the machine
Buy more
rebooted.
drinks.
Which is code for buy more drinks. This island is hot. I'm sure I'll be thirsty. That's the spirit. We'll be in touch. Okay. I'm trying to make it back to Crimson before... It's not gonna get me anywhere. Oh! There's... Hold on. I want to get back up to him. Fuck. Shinji. There's the bitch. Hey, glad to be back, Love Dies. An investigation to end all investigations. The biggest crime of all. I envy you. I'd love a purpose, a noble cause, a vocation.
I was born to investigate.
There you go, that's the spirit, a bit of enthusiasm. I'm expecting big things from you, Love Dies. Fair enough. I missed. Quite unfortunate. There you go. A sacred reward for pyramid envisioning. A citizen was very faithful. There's Shinji again.
Sorry.
This paradise is creeping me out. When the veil falls and the naked body of Karma is exposed, the island begins to crumble. The balance is tilted and the illusion falls apart. That's poetic. I'm trying it out. I know you think I'm an asshole. I'm giving speaking nice a go. It's hard though. You're doing well. You're making me blush, Love Dies. Peace. A tower that broadcasts music to the island. There's a tape in here.
Music obtained.
Watch the sunset with me. Listen to the ocean. Just one last time. The sunset heals all. The 24th island sequence. How will 24 be remembered? Will this island be perfect? Is it our eternal home? No. You're sleepy? That's fair. That is fair. Well, I'm gonna put Sleepy Rune in the chat. Put Sleepy Rune in the chat. I assume work wasn't terrible.
Crystal attained.
In memory of living Domingo, best Hamu and best friend. Well, that's good. More whiskey! Ooh, this one's the 25th island sequence. Oh no! Why do you think there are so many mysteries? Everything creates a mystery. Human, animal, plant, mineral, everything creates a mystery. It's a byproduct of existing, not even living, just existing. Everything produces a mystery that we want to solve. Why do we want to solve them? Human nature. Most things are ambivalent about mysteries. Rocks create mysteries, but a rock doesn't care about mysteries. Humans are unique. We need mysteries to live. Without mysteries, we'd go insane. But a mystery can make you go insane. That's the knife edge we all walk. Aged for 2 years, it has a nutty flavor, often served to celebrate accomplishments, however fleeting they may be.
Crystal attained.
Oh, that sucks. There's another ghost. Will you join us? Join who? Join our group of citizens fighting for more power. That's a noble cause. What kind of power? We're fighting to end the corruption and free the workers of the agri-fields and deep factory. Free them? Are they slaves? They are used as pawns in a game of corporate corruption. Spent and used for the benefit of the powerful. We must end it. Are you aware that there are no citizens left on this island? I'm still here.
I'm glad to be back.
Your existence is more of a technicality at this point. No offense. As I was escorted to the ritual slaughter to end this island and bring in the next, I made a vow that if there were any afterlife, I would continue to fight. I guess that's why I remain. I'm here to deliver our message.
Is here.
And what is that message? I have evidence of the corruption. I took it from the factory. Can I see it? I was at the farm when the marshals dragged me to the slaughter. They ripped the envelope from my hand and tossed it aside. Please, will you find it for me?
I need to investigate
I'm
this.
a big fan of running errands for the metaphysical. Fair enough, Panda, fair enough. Remember, the envelope will be somewhere at the farm. Please find it and bring it to me. I have. Took some finding. Because I already found it. It was the protest letter. Thank you. Have you read it? Have you seen the truth? Will you help fight the corruption? Your evidence is compelling. I will join your cause. Really? You will? Oh, it's such a relief. For years we've wanted someone with influence to join us, and finally we have that. I feel like I've achieved my purpose. I can't take this to the next island. I'm already fading from this world. Please, you take it. Why did that demon give it to me anyway? Take it and build a better world. Agreed, ice cream does not need an excuse. Anyway, I helped an angry ghost. Oh, he's around here somewhere. Here is Giggly. The 8th Street Rose, that bar, those times, gone forever. When did everything get so far away? It's gradual, that's the trouble. Let me off. Oh, let me go. An unmarked tape strike fear in the minds of the cautious. What's on it? Who made it? Why was it abandoned? Will I be put on a list of if the authorities knew I have it in my possession? Loading. A gemstone fused with the owner's blood, worn by the prideful with something to show. Turn on the tab. I found Shinji.
Relic obtained.
Time is meaningless on the islands, but citizens cling to these old signifiers of their old lives for comfort. Where do the citizens keep coming from? Like, they keep slaughtering them, so where do they get new ones? Gazing across an endless cosmic desert. Drifting through the abyssal sea, dreaming of an antique summit in a monolithic city overlooking an impossible cavern. All the good shit, you know? We unite in hope. A great light falls upon the island. Is it a message from an astral god? Look who I found! Did I find him? Let me get it. Let me get fucking over. Fuck, why won't it let me? Hell yeah! Bearchan! What is a dog doing here? Woo!
Sure.
Your name tag says Bearchan. Is that your name, Bearchan? Woo! You look expectant. Are you after treats? Woof, woof. Here you go. Enjoy. Woof.
I'm glad to
Good
be
girl. I found Bearchan! Woof, woof. I'll go
Now
puppy.
the hell?
A blood crystal? How do you have a blood crystal?
Sure.
I don't know why I even question things that happen on these islands anymore. Good girl. Thank you, Bearchan. Woof. I'll go Bearchan, look at Bearchan. I'm going to save, and then I'm going to take a very brief break to rip up to the washroom. Because all this aggressive water drinking is driving me up the wall. Make one more save, just in case.
Game saved.
Alright. I will be right back.
stuck in the middle of coming inside or walking out. Just stay for a little. You say as you close the door behind me, look in the mirror, hearing you whisper in my ear, say are you a sinner or a beginner? Yeah, let's get unpredictable tonight. You and me and vodka cola light. And I'm putting myself in situations, standing on my own. They say that you love a confrontation, and that everybody knows your white lies, white scars, warm nights, dive bars, burning me up, you're burning me up. Yeah, you're playing the Beatles. You got my high school t-shirt on, it's looking so easy. You're killing my headphones with that song. The way that you're laughing, spilling the milkshake in your bed. I know what you're after. Yeah, I know what you're after. Let's get unpredictable tonight. You and me and vodka cola light. And I'm putting myself in situations, standing on my own. They say that you love a confrontation, and that everybody knows your white lies, white scars, warm nights, dive bars, burning me up, you're burning me up. Yeah, you're burning me up. White lies and scars. Yeah. Let's get unpredictable tonight. You and me and vodka cola light. And I'm putting myself in situations, standing on my own. They say that you love a confrontation, and that everybody knows your white lies, white scars, warm nights, dive bars, burning me up, you're burning me up. And I'm putting myself in situations, standing on my own. They say that you love a confrontation, and that everybody knows your white lies, white scars, warm nights, dive bars, burning me up, you're burning me up.
Party's over, I'm back, bitches. Anyway. Sorry about that.
Relic of time.
The sin of silence. Our architect Romeo Silence is deceived by cosmic deceit, lured into treason against us by a god. He is executed, and the Silence family are forbidden from ascending to the council. Hydrate! Oh no! Poor Panda's a puddle! How could this have happened?
Los crystal of time.
Trying to find Camilla before I have to go.
Relic of time.
Monstrat leads us to the real world to reclaim the corpse of Dire Rose. Tragedy strikes. The God Hunters repel us. Oh wait. Ah. Louder.
Group divided.
Good work.
Got the cash paper secret? This is a big one. Syndicate's origins aren't what they seem. Yeah. He knows the original secret. Before the first island during the Great Betrayal, Mondstrat made a mistake that got Doom Jazz's father killed. This was before you joined up for the Syndicate. He was our original military general, a legendary soldier. I'd always heard rumors about him before I joined the Syndicate. There weren't many humans the gods feared, but he was one of them. When the Syndicate fled to the first island, Mondstrat made a stupid call to investigate a tomb that was supposed to contain a heavenly weapon. He was wrong. There was nothing there. Doom Jazz's father attempted to hold off the pursuing armies during Mondstrat's folly. It was too much. Our pursuers broke through and killed half the Syndicate before we got away. The incident was struck from history, but some of the existing council members know about it. Ice Kawami likes to talk when he's had a drink, and Doom Jazz was his closest friend. He let the secret slip.
I have my way.
Ice Kawami has some skeletons in his closet. He got found out. The next island was going to be a bad time for him. He took his own life a few years ago.
Got it.
That's rare for Syndicate members to take their own life. Unheard of for council members. A secret for another time. Okay, well, I want an upgrade. You come to the right place. I guess you're breaking into those nightmare computers. Got an upgrade. Get you into more systems. But yes, I'll take it.
Good work.
Nice doing business with you, lady. You'll need to install this manually, lady. Take a look in your inventory. If you need more upgrades, you'll have to look elsewhere. It's the only one I have. You should try buying a drink if you haven't. Heat on the street is that dead Nebula knows where someone is. I'll keep that in mind. I also heard one of the power station employees found something they shouldn't have.
The investigator
I'm on
is
it.
here.
How can I help?
Key item obtained.
Cool. Good. I got one of the things that I need. I'm gonna hang out. Got time for a chat? What are you planning to do with your amassed wealth? If trade is good, you're carrying a lot of blood
I
crystals.
have my way.
A quiet life. That's why I'm down here, away from the tower. Not the greatest fan of people. Having a big chunk of change allows you to live your life in peace. You're still an idol. You still have a job to do. We all have our crosses to bear. Have you tried that new beer I'm on the can of?
Ooh,
It's good.
The investigator
Not
is
yet.
We're in
Is it
a
worth
dark
it? You think
time.
I'd put a name on any old piss water? There's a competition to win a date with me with a winning ring pull. Anyone
Good
win?
work.
I'll let you in on a little secret. There is no winning ring pulls. I know certain things about Dead Nebula Company. I told the CEO that I know these things and she made the winning ring pull disappear. I'm not a prize to be passed around.
Sorry.
I dread to think of what your file on me looks
Thank
like.
you.
I know all sorts, but there's always more to learn. Maybe you can learn more about me one day. Don't be a tease. Be seeing you, lady. Why would Akiko kill the council?
Business is booming.
Secrets aren't free.
Nice
Deal.
doing business.
Good
with
crystals,
you.
minimal
Don't be
imperfections.
coy.
Akiko was a soldier through and through. She's also their leader. They're the only family she's ever
Business
wanted.
is business.
The marshals aren't syndicate though. They're citizens, a security measure by Mondstrat. They don't have our immortality and they don't get moved between islands.
Sure.
That makes them expendable too. Precisely. Akiko has endured a millennia of sadness watching her troops die or get left behind. She wants them in the syndicate, get them gene therapied up and create a battalion of immortal soldiers, end her heartache. She has motioned the syndicate to try and get her marshals inducted and has been refused every time. She's hurting and she's angry. What does she get for murdering the council? She couldn't be promoted to a position where she could change the rules and keep her marshals alive between islands. She'd use the murder to scare the new council. The untouchables become touched by the hand of death. She can argue for increased militarization on the next island, scapegoat on a citizen, and panic the next council into creating martial law with troops inducted into the
Sure.
syndicate. Use loyal troops rather than expendable troops. Precisely. Mondstrat were always scared of immortal soldiers having dangerous thoughts and leading a
I
coup.
have my ways.
If Akiko did this, she proves that that the threat isn't from the
Got
marshals. Got any proof? Sure do. I pulled this from the moon database. You never know when something like this will come in useful. Thanks. Lady, here's more. I haven't got proof, so I'm not charging you for what I'm about to say. Akiko falls in love with her troops, which is why she hurts so much. She has also had a string of relationships throughout the islands. Is there someone special on this island? Captain Vods. He's the highest ranking marshal under Akiko. The highest ranking marshals are chosen to guard the council during the birth of a new island. So he was murdered last
Who
night?
knows?
Looks that way. So if her lovers are dying when the island ends, her motive to kill the council to push her agenda through, get her marshals into the syndicate and make them immortal?
Sure.
That's a pretty big bet to
Who
make.
knows?
I agree. Something doesn't add up.
That's weird.
What about Voth then? If Akiko was involved, did she let Voth die?
Thank you.
A sacrifice for the
The
greater good?
investigator is here.
I need to find some more truth. Why would Carmilla want to kill the council?
Business is booming.
You know this costs, right? Pleasure doing business. Carmilla isn't allowed on the council. The Silence family has been barred from ever being on the
I
council.
have my ways.
You remember her father's crime, right? Romeo's fall from
Ah.
grace. He was deceived by cosmic deceit. Bingo! Cosmic deceit deceived him with the promises of power. Standard stuff. Cosmic deceit wanted Romeo to sacrifice crying grudge in a ritual. That would give Cosmic Deceit enough power to resurrect.
Weird.
Resurrecting the gods is our mission, but not at the expense of deception, sacrificing other gods. Romeo was stopped before he could go through with it, his punishment execution, and the rest of his family being barred from a council seat for eternity.
Got it.
Let's say she killed the council. You mean how she's on the throne right now? Could she have been sure she would have been on the new council? What? That the law would be overturned? It's a gamble. She's an architect of Perfect 25. If the transition to the new island goes sideways, she's a good candidate to handle it. It's not a sure thing, though. Who knows what other options Judge considered? Impossible to know how they'd interpret the law. If this was her goal, I bet she was planning on bargaining with the new council on the new island. Get them over to overturn the ruling before delivering after delivering Perfect 25. Has Carmilla protested the ruling in the past? She submitted motions to have the ruling overturned and to get on the council. All have been denied, though. Can I see these motions? Of course, I pulled them from the moon database. It's loading. I'll give you a little extra for free. I don't know if this helps with anything, though. Hit me. About 25 years ago, Carmilla went into isolation for a year. No one saw
That's
her.
strange.
Any idea why?
Doesn't add up.
She said it was for work. She had a new project and didn't want to be disturbed. Nothing ever came out of it, though. We were never shown the fruits of her labor.
The investigator is
Why do you think
here.
this matters? You know when you get a bad feeling and it festers? Maybe I just needed to say it out loud. Maybe it means something. I'll see what I can find. What do you know about Lydia and Sam?
Thank you.
I know that it'll cost you. I know about their last job.
That's weird.
What last
Don't
job?
be coy.
Back in the day, Lydia told you that after she met Sam, they left the world of assassination for good, right? It isn't that easy. Once you're in that world, you're bound to it until you fulfill all of your duties.
Thank you.
An assassin is the most effective tool in the world. All tools have owners. In order to leave their old life behind, Lydia's former master had her do one last job. She had to destabilize a government in Europe. Several dead officials allowed for a regime of change.
What the hell?
Why didn't she tell me this? We've been friends for a millennia. She's ashamed. They vowed to end the killing. Sam helped her do the job. They were in it together. It's not as romantic as the story they told everyone, is it? Always be suspicious of romantic stories, lady. Life doesn't work like that.
Don't test me.
Is that what the council murder is? A regime change?
Good.
Who can say? Was it revenge? A crime of passion? A regime change? You've got some investigating to do. Do you know why Witness would want to kill Council?
Business is business.
Let's see your crystal.
Good work.
I know Witness was growing to despise Mondstadt. Mondstadt, was tightening his grip on all of us. Mondstadt was giving into paranoia, worried about his precious perfect island. History was repeating, the island was shrouded in fear. We'd all grown complacent and happy in our freedoms. Mondstadt had always been building towards a perfect island and a perfect syndicate. As you know, the syndicate was formed with the goal of resurrecting our gods, 24 islands in, and we aren't doing a good job. Almost all of the pyramids out in the ocean sit empty. Mondstadt didn't care though. He decided that was step 2. Mondstadt was obsessed with the island
I have
sequences.
my way.
He drifted that way. Most of the syndicate were self-serving and followed. Why worry about the gods if you can get a nicer apartment? Why wouldn't Witness want to go along with that? You've been gone for a while. Mondstadt changed. So did Witness. Witness didn't trust Mondstadt. That's all. Has Witness been deceived by a god? Not that I'm aware of. I've never had that suspicion. I just think this is all some self-radicalization. He slipped further and further into worship and fear of the Astral Masters. You don't need to be deceived into being a servant when you've got a healthy dose of the end times fear in you. So Witness murders the council to put the fear of the gods into them, and refocuses the syndicate on our holy mission. I'm not saying that's what happened, but if you want to pin a motive on Witness, it's what I'd go with. Witness believes we're headed for the end times.
That's weird.
How can we have the end times if our gods are dead or dormant? Only a handful of gods came to Earth. The rest of them are out there. The gods are self-serving morons. They've never looked out for their own kind.
Secrets breed mysteries.
Take it up with Witness. I have no time for religious debates. Did you see Witness last night? I heard Carmilla went to visit him last night. You should speak to her. It's probably gonna be much the same. Seems odd, yep. Did you see the doctor last night? I know something about his clinic, but I won't charge you. Find the back door. I already did. What do you know about Henry's demonic possession 10 years ago? Henry's possession worries me. Nothing has surfaced about it. It's either as they say, or someone is keeping it a secret. How did he get the knowledge to communicate with the gods? The library in the HQ is full of forbidden grimoires. I want to see what's...
Good work.
I'm glad to be back.
Woohoo! I want to get all the Starlight skins. I'll say I won't buy myself out yet.
Starlight skins obtained.
Ooh.
Starlight skins obtained.
Goodbye, Crimson. Actually, need to go this way. Save point. We're down in the
Getting
sewers.
saved. Getting saved. Install complete.
Alright. Okay, so you were one of the ones that was murdered. We know he's been murdered. He's not missing anymore. We're gonna save, and I think we're going to end the stream. I'm gonna send you over to someone else. Many deserve.
Getting saved.
Many deserve your attention. So we're going to a legit creeper to ugh. That is unfortunate. Well, I know I wasn't the one who sent you there. I'm gonna put on some music and then send you on your way. Who is currently streaming? You know what? We'll send you... I have a friend who I'm going to send you to. Raid is ongoing. And with that, we'll end it there.